Hello student, welcome to my class. I am Dr. M.P. Badge. Today I am going to discuss the biogenesis of mitochondria. Biogenesis of mitochondria means new mitochondria are formed in the cell. There are four views regarding the origin of mitochondria. First is origin from various cell membranes. Second one is by division of fully formed mitochondria. Third is de novo origin. And fourth one is prokaryotic origin. First one we'll discuss from various membranes. In the year 1964, Robertson had shown that the mitochondria in muscle cells arises by an infolding of the plasma membrane, into which passes a projection from an adjacent part of the membrane. This results in a double membrane vesicle, the outer and inner membranes of the mitochondria. However, the two membranes show differences in physical and chemical properties. This suggests that origin from a common membrane is not possible. Second view is by division of fully formed mitochondria. Rich in 1964 and Luck in 1965 proposed that the mitochondria arise by growth and division of pre-existing mitochondria. DNA and RNA have been located in the mitochondria, and there is evidence for a protein synthesis system which suggests that mitochondria are self-propagating autonomous particles. Proteins are synthesized under control of the mitochondrial as well as nuclear DNA. It is that structural proteins of the mitochondria are assembled in the mitochondria, while soluble proteins are assembled on non-mitochondrial ribosomes. Third view is de novo origin. This was given by Harvey in 1951. Sea urchin eggs were centrifuged into two halls. The halls containing nuclei generated mitochondria, though they were devoid mitochondria. Subsequently, de novo synthesis of mitochondria has been reported in the guppy fish, chick embryos, and in Neurospora. Most cases of the de novo synthesis have been reported in cells undergoing rapid growth. Fourth view is prokaryotic origin. On the basis of similarities in structure and physiology of bacteria and mitochondria, the old theory of the bacterial origin of mitochondria has been reviewed with recent discoveries. According to this symbiotic theory, primitive host cells which carried out anaerobic respiration by glycolysis were evaded by bacteria like parasites respire aerobically through the Krebs cycle and by oxidative phosphorylation. These invading parasites later develop an endosymbiotic relationship with the host cells and become the mitochondria. This theory is based on the several similarities between bacteria and mitochondria. For example, morphology, localization of respiratory chain, chemical constitution, ribosomes, and drug sensitivity, DNA structure, and protein synthesis machinery.